personally want to thank the UFC and Daniel White and to the band STEM for their song Face of Pain. I can't tell you guys, and I mean this sincerely, how much the UFC has been at me as a lifelong fan of the sport. And I also want to give a huge shout out to the band STEM for their song Face of Pain. I can't thank you guys enough in your song Face of Pain. It's, oh my Lord, it is, now that's a good wake up call. So guys, it's time for the breakdown countdown to UFC on Fox fight card. Coming today, UFC on Fox 15 for New York, for Provincial Center, New York, New Jersey, April 18th. Main event, Machiada, that's Luke RockHold. Some of the UFC notes from the thing. We're going to be headlining a middleweight battle between the UFC light heavyweight between former UFC lightweight champ Leo Machiada and former Strikeforce middleweight champ Luke RockHold Mahanga who respect to face Amon Sterling. And then, however, February Connor Polo site injury was placed with Machiada Mystigaki. Middleweight bout which were Shaka Baroni and Susan Armilla were scheduled was originally booked for the UFC 185. However, bout was cancelled due to Susan being struck with pneumonia. They were scheduled for the however, a potential for Polo about due to leaking this considered his knee. On the next day, Chris Camozzi was announced as their replacement. This fight will be a rematch so to be Camozzi by technical submission arm triangle choke UFC Box 8. Featherweight bout between Diego Brandel and Jimmy Head was booked for UFC 183. However, the bout was cancelled right before the event started. As Head passed out backstage, the fight was really scheduled for this event. George Sullivan was expected to face Kenny Robertson. However, Robertson pulled out about the same injury was placed with Tim Means. Nick Katona was expected to face Victor Romana. However, Katona abruptly announced his retirement on March 25th, citing a litany of injuries, a history of chronic back pain with a rib injury. Romana was supposed to pull from this car, pouring to the approach race of the fight was too not sure. However, they were unable to find one. Paul Feller was also expected to face Jim Miller at this event. However, Feller was forced to pull due to a knee injury, especially during all Rouge. So let's get to the fight card itself. Prelim card on the UFC Fight Pass: George Sullivan and Tim Means at welterweight, Diego Brandel against Jimmy Hess, Eddie Gordon and Chris Dempsey in middleweight. It was a prelim card on Fox, and bantamweight Takaya Misakaki against Amon Sterling. Light heavyweight Corey Anderson against Jalen Vellante, and also lightweight Olin St. Preux against Patrick Cummins. Lightweight Jim Miller against Daniel Baruch. Those fights in the prelim card, I gotta say, someone's gonna be fighting tonight. Let's go to the fight card on them. Now this, I've seen pictures of two women in the weigh-ins. Felice Harriet against Paige Van Zandt. Man, it is gonna be. See, you guys all know I started watching UFC way before it became huge, global, and I never thought years later till that. And I know somewhere Dana White's probably watching this. I never knew in a million years that Dana White thought to have women fight in the same in a men's promotion and fight league like a MMA, but with Ronda Rousey being like the motivation of her being in UFC, but now with this other new women's division, the strawweight, it's taken off with the current champion now, but Felice Harriet against Paige Van Zandt. I could tell from watching these two women fighters in the strawweight, 115 pounds. Oh, they make the featherweights look like a bunch of wimps. But Felice Harriet, let me tell you this, guys. Felice Harriet, she is one hot women's fighter. I'm not taking anything away from her. She's like dynamite. Her against Paige Van Zandt, that should be fireworks. And featherweight, Cub Swanson against Max Holloway. Love Max Holloway. He's got a huge upside. him against Cub Swanson. Oh, that is gonna be a huge scrap. Also in middleweight, you got Jacare Ronald Souza against Chris Camozzi. I can see Jacare Souza winning this. In the main feature, this is also the one contender shot I read very closely. This is middleweight main fight. This is the number one contender middleweight title shot on the line, which I was read and told. Leo Machiada against Luke RockHold. Both of you guys have held titles. Leo Machiada held middleweight title in the UFC before. Luke RockHold, who's still rising up in the UFC ranks, he won a title when he was part of the Nelson Funk Strike Force. I could definitely see Luke RockHold winning this fight, guys. So there is a countdown breakdown of UFC on Fox 15. Leo Machiada against Luke RockHold.